What's going on, guys and gals? I hope everybody's doing pretty good. While in Tennessee, we decided to go to the Tennessee Railroad Museum, which was in Chattanooga. And while we were there, we were going to take a train ride called the Missionary Ridge Train Trip. And what that consisted of, well, that was about an hour trip. And what that consisted of was a 6 mile round trip, which you got a tour guide on there that gave you local history, some information about that. You cross through about 4 bridges and you pass through a horseshoe-shaped tunnel, which, you really couldn't tell because it was, pretty dark in the tunnel. But halfway through, 3 miles out, they showed you an historic turntable demonstration, which was interesting. They would take that locomotive and unhitch it from the rest of the cars, and they would show you how they would turn this engine around. But I'm getting ahead of myself. When you first get there, there's a ticket and information booth that you want to stop by and see what kind of rides are available. Depending on the weekday or weekend, or if it's close to a holiday, I believe they got different rides going on. Some of the rail equipment that they have there are steam engines, diesel engines, passenger cars, and the one that we ended up getting was a diesel electric locomotive, and it was locomotive 1829, I believe, and it was a diesel electric locomotive that was built by EMD back in 1951 for the U.S. Army. Before taking off from the Grand Junction station and heading to the Chattanooga station to check out that turntable demonstration, be sure to check out all the cars that they have outside. And at the Grand Junction station inside there, you get to see some of the old-time ticket booths and everything and how they had that set up. And that is also where the gift shop is, and a place to eat if you're hungry. But don't worry, if you don't have time to see all this before you take off, you certainly can check it out once you get back to the Grand Junction station. Once you get to the Chattanooga station, you'll have time to walk around and get some pictures and see how they got things set up there. And that gives them time to uncouple the locomotive from the passenger cars and start making its way over to the turntable so they can demonstrate how they used to turn the direction of the locomotive from one way to another. I have to tell you that I was amazed that they could take this diesel electric locomotive that's capable of producing 1,500 horsepower. Now, mind you, this train here, or this locomotive, was a versatile design of the mid-20th century, both for hauling freight and passengers in various settings. But getting back to this turntable, I wasn't amazed that, you see him powered, the guy in that hut over there, powered turning it, but this is so well balanced. The guide there was telling us that if need be, they could get several men and turn this by hand, and that's what was amazing. All right, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and we'll catch you on that next one. See ya.